Okay, guys, so now we are going to complete our fifth grade times activity. So you're going to open up your Google slide, and when you open it up again, it might be a lot smaller than this. So I think it probably looks closer to this when you open it up. Remember, you can always go to that view menu and go down and go to zoom and choose a size that works better for you so you can see it clearly. Okay, so in all the spots that I typed, there are text boxes for you to delete what I wrote and type what you want to say. So it says blank, and I put type your name in here, is in fifth grade. So you're just going to highlight that text box, and you're just going to start typing your name. And then you can move on to the next text box after you do that. Oops, let me just get that back. Okay. In here, this is for your picture. So if we were in school, you would be drawing a picture in this box, but we can't do that. So you can either draw a picture in here, or you can insert your picture in here if you want to. If you learned how to do that with our other activities this week, feel free to do that. If you can't, then you can just leave it blank, and I will use your school picture and put that in the box. Okay, so in this section, so this is set up, if you haven't figured it out yet, is set up like a newspaper article. So it's all about you. And so this is like the main story. It's all about you. So it says type your name here. And then it completes the sentence, started fifth grade today. Now, I know I'm giving this to you on a couple days after we actually started school. And that's good because now you can think back on how was your first day of fifth grade. It was definitely not our normal first days of school, but there was probably some moments that happened, and you can talk about them here. Like, how was it? How did you feel? Were you nervous still, even though you weren't even coming into school? Was it difficult for you, or did you find everything pretty easy? Type here that information, whatever your first day was like. Okay, and then in this section here, it says vacation memories. I had a great vacation this summer. Now, a lot of us did not go on vacation this summer, but maybe there was a day that you went to your cousin's house, or you went to a playground, or you did something a little bit different than every other day. You can talk about that here. Remember, you can delete what I wrote and type in what you wrote. Now, if you accidentally delete the whole text box, this little T up here inserts a new text box. So you can just click it and draw your own where I had mine. Okay, right here it says a must read. This summer I read. Type the name of a book that you read this summer. Maybe you read an interesting article this summer. Whatever it was, type it here. If you're feeling particularly tech savvy today, Google a picture of it, and you can put the picture here and size it to fit appropriately. When you do that, just delete my box here. And then what was that book or article about? So just type, a sentence or two of like a general gist of what it was about. In this section here, you're just going to pick this or that, this, not that. So these are little circles, and you can just move them to whichever one you prefer. Do you like to be inside or outside? For me personally, after all these months inside, I am loving to be outside. So I'm going to move my circle there. You can feel free to adjust the circle to fit better if you want to. If you want to just leave it how I have it, that's fine too. Oopsies. And notice like I keep accidentally moving this screen. If you just hit, I don't know if on the Chromebook if it's the same key, but it's like Command or Control Z. It'll just put it right back to how it was, or you can go to Edit, Undo, and it'll just put it exactly back to how I had it. So this, not that. So you're going to pick all of your preferred things there. Inside scoop in this corner, it's just a little bunch of your favorite things. So favorite subject, type here. Restaurant, type here. Movie, type here. Yada, yada, yada. Same thing that we've been doing. So you're just going to double click it and start typing over where it says type here. Okay, then we have a letter here. It says, Dear Editor, I am starting fifth grade at a new school. I'm nervous about my teacher and making friends. What should I do? From the new kid. So in this section, you're pretending that you're the editor and you're giving the new kid a response. So, dear new kid, type whatever response you think is appropriate in this box for this new kid. What advice would you give him if he was in person asking you? Okay, and that's it. Again, we're doing these so that I can get to know you and so that we can get some practice with like filling in worksheets on the computer like this. So if you're getting super frustrated or it's difficult for you, let me know. Just don't sit here for hours doing this. It should not take you that long. I would say this might take a half hour to complete. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions.